Hey, Queen. Queen. What's going on, TV Inc. family? As y'all can see, I'm back in your face with another one, huh? Today, man, we gonna tap into these bulls, but we also gonna be in life and building at the same time. Y'all know this thing is about the bulls, me, and the Father. You know what I'm saying? So, a life without the Father is a life that's empty. So, knowing that much and understanding that we're nothing without the Father, we have to stay in remembrance of that in order to keep the fuel that fulfills the hunger pain. I know y'all probably looking at my my thumbnail image, and you see I have it titled Beauty in the Beast. I'm not saying beauty in the beast. I said beauty in. Beauty in the beast. And the beast that a lot of us don't understand is that hunger. It's that hunger pain. And a lot of people associate the hunger pain is that hunger pain that we get when we hungry, right? And that's a degree, or should I say, that's a hunger pain as well. But the hunger pain that I'm talking about, the beauty in the hunger pain that a lot of us associate with the beast, right? See, the hunger pain creates that thing that we call a beast. Why? Because when you're hungry, how do you act? Ooh, and I'm not just talking, when I say how you hungry, when you're hungry, how do you act? I'm not talking about just your stomach. I'm talking about when it comes to lifing too. See, lifing comes with a hunger pain too. You got to know. You got to know that. Lifing comes with a hunger pain. Why? Because when you lifing, you have a hunger for betterment. Because every day you're awake, regardless of what point you at in life, you always feel like you deserve better. And that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. Because you understand that you are a part of a resource that never ends. It's never a dull day. So when you understand that much, you have to understand the reason why when you wake up and you realize, man, I got together, but I deserve more. It's just saying that the Father is telling you in so many words, I have more in store for you. Just keep placing your best foot forward and keep showing me that you're worthy of the next gift that I have in store for you, right? So it's considered a hunger that keeps you going, thriving, striving to be in position to where you're able to fulfill that hunger pain. It's something that I call the beast. And the reason why I call it the beast is because what do you hear and get out of people when they tell you, I'm in beast mode? When they tell you they in beast mode, they basically letting you know, yeah, I'm alive and aware. I'm focused. I'm for to play hard. So you better be ready. I'm in beast mode. Remember what I told you guys. Beauty in the beast. Beauty in the beast. If it's making sense to you guys. See, I wake up every day with something on my belief window that makes me say, you worthy of being crowned king. You worthy of being able to be crowned the messenger. You worthy of saving lives. You worthy of teaching one, reaching one, and showing them how to become one. You worthy of that. And I also question myself. I say, Theo, how do you in line with that? And the first thing that comes to my mind is get on your knees and ask the Father to show you the way. Ask the Father to bless you with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you need in order to shape your reality and proving to yourself that you are worthy of being all those things that I spoke on. So that's the reason why you get what you're getting when I turn my life on. See, I'm one of those ones, ever since the beginning of time, I always been the ones that like to prove my point, especially when I know it's something that I could prove my point about and change someone else's reality and help them see things differently. So when one person saying, you can't do that, guess what I'm saying? Yeah, you can. I'm going to show you. See, that's the difference between someone that talk about it and someone that bees about it. Someone that bees about it is someone that's going to tell you, I can do it, but I'm going to show you first. So I can give you the courage, because I know you so wrapped up in the Western atmosphere, or should I say the Western system, or should I say the system of this earth that has caused many of us to go astray and end up in the dirt. See, the beauty and understanding is what you get enough. See, I don't come and turn my live on and build on things that I know anything about. Why? Because if I build on something that I don't know anything about, I can lead the people to doomsday. I can lead the people in the wrong direction. And then whenever they fall victim to the system that caused disaster, they point the finger at me and say, you misled me. That's something I can't live with. And the reason why I can't live with that, because that's something that I have to face when I don't want to face it. That's something that's going to continue to tap me on my shoulder. Hey, man, see all those innocent people you just took out? You done that. And due to that, I have a heart that's pure as gold. Makes me face a reality of constantly convicting my soul. That will make it to where I can't ever rest and be at peace. All because I misguided those who believed in me. I don't come here to play games. I don't cut on my live to try to sound better than no one. I just turn on my live to be great, bring you a message, and keep you in oneness with your greater self. And make you understand that you're not alone when you think you're alone. I'm here fighting with you. I'm here fighting with you when you think you're fighting alone. Just like the Father is. See, the thing that you have to understand that you're not, when I say you're not alone, That must mean I'm basically saying, in other words, that I stand for what you stand for. I'm fighting for what you fighting for. Even though we may not be shoulder to shoulder on the same, at the same place at the same time, fighting for a righteous cause, I'm fighting for it on this end. You playing your part over that end, I'm playing my part on this end. And eventually, if we strong enough and we sticking to the script, eventually we are lined up with one another somewhere around the world. Because after we complete one chapter, you already know we got to start on another chapter. And the more we continue to complete chapters, eventually we're going to end up on the same path together. Even though we on the same path, you just on the other end of the path. And eventually I'll running across you. So when I say you're not alone, that means as long as you're a servant of our Father in heaven, you'll find your way back home. Where is home? Love. Love is your home. Regardless of what people say, love is your home. Love is what keeps you alive. Love is what keeps you aware. Love is what keeps you focused. Love is what births understanding. Love is what gives you that thing within you that people say, he loyal. See, love birth loyalty. See, I heard a character that think, and I hate saying his name, but he one of those individuals who steady falling. He started ending up on my algorithm. He started nowhere I turned. I don't know if it's because this system that's set up the way it's set up to where when you watch something a couple of more than once, it just so happened to find you again. But I began to understand this, TB Inc. family, that this individual is not steady coming up on my screen because of this system that's set up in this app. This individual is steady coming up on my screen is because this is going to be an individual that will have to face me in the end and face you in the end. Why? Because you're a servant of our Father who in heaven. You here to serve and protect and keep things in oneness with LOVE, HAPPINESS, happiness. So anything that's the opposite of that, you have to know. You're going to be the one that letting them know, hey, had enough. And you're going to be able to have the ability that it takes to be able to clean up the mess without having to face a 6x8 cell. If you understand where I'm going with that. But what I'm getting at, I have a habit of running across this guy that's always talking about loyalty before love. And for a minute, when you listen to someone that's naive, that's borderline, consider a fool, you begin to say to yourself, damn, he's talking in a way to where he's almost convincing me that what he's saying makes sense. But when you start slowing things down, hold up, wait a minute, hold up, no, loyalty before love. I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out, how can you be loyal to someone you don't love? Don't make sense, dude. So it goes back to this. You have to understand what is being exercised on the land in order to correct it. So where I'm going with that is, you cannot be loyal to anyone that you don't love. No one. I don't know how can you do it. Because someone that's loyal to you is someone that loves you. Where you going with this? Someone that's loyal to will put their life on the line for you. Someone that's loyal to you without love don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. They just exercise the word that they don't even understand. So it's hard to say that person even love me. That's gonna be somebody that I watch. I don't understand. I don't think how you have some type of loyalty for me whenever you don't even have no love bone in your body for me. You don't even love me. I don't think I ever heard you say you love me. All I continue to hear you say is you loyal. I'm loyal. What makes you loyal? So what I'm getting at, TB Inc. family, because I don't want you guys to think that's the focus. The focus is the beauty in the beast, the hunger pain. We have to stay on the path of increasing our best. We have to continue to strive and be the greatest of all time. I'm talking about the greatest of all time. When I say the greatest of all time, we have to strive daily to stay in line with being who we were created to be. And how we do that is stand in oneness with those that stand for what we stand for, that understand where we going, that had enough, that's open for correction. I'm gonna share something with you guys because you guys are considered like family to me. So even though I may not share everything with you guys that goes on in my household, because it's levels, and I hope someday I reach a point to where I can share everything with you guys that goes on in my household without having to worry about turning my back and you stabbing me in it. But shine a little light on what I went through when I woke up this morning. You know, me and the queen of the household woke up in good spirits, right? You know, we came in here and executed what we needed to take care of in our working area, you know, concerning the bulls. We came in, made bowl, get everybody water breaks out, restroom breaks out the way, put bowls on top of the cages, preparing them for the meals. Water buckets, putting water in buckets, just doing the norm. But normally when we do this, we normally have a habit of kind of going back and forward and eventually lead to one saying, I done had enough, you can do it by yourself. All because I'm one of those ones that's about structure. The queen is more about emotions a lot more than I am. Not saying I don't have that soft bone in my heart, but when it's time to put it down, my emotions are there, but they are not there to cloud my vision or to cloud my best judgment on things. So one of my bulls, when I came into the work area, he has a habit of doing something that I continuously tell him to stop doing. He does this every day. It's okay though, because every day he enlightened me with something that makes me understand that he was placed in my home for a reason. So what's going on? Blessed. I can't complain, Mama Boo. Glad to have you here. So this what happened. I got up, you know, came in. We both got up and came in the work area and started putting it down. Remember, normally we kind of we kind of bump heads because we don't see eye to eye on things, because I be kind of firm on stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know, with me being the head of the household, you know, sometimes, you know, your queens or your significant other, if it's a woman, I'm talking to all my men now. Ladies, no disrespect. But I'm talking to all my men, if you hear on my line. Sometimes if the ones that's in relationship and the ones that may understand where I'm coming from, that may not be in a relationship. But sometimes we can eventually, you know, bump heads with our significant other, because you have to remember, she was created from us. And she was created from us with a bone that's strength, is considered strength. So every now and then, she shows that side of herself to remind you that the Father created her to be a supporter, someone to help you out. So when y'all don't see eye to eye on things, and things start getting out of whack, and then one just shut down, I'm gonna let you do it yourself. That's all because a lot of women around the world feel like they misunderstood and nobody hears them out. And it's okay though. It's the beauty in the woman when you start understanding the woman, right? So what I'm getting at is, they have that part of us in them that's always waiting to be. So when y'all working together, if y'all are not mindful of each other's strength and mindful of each other's role and mindful of things that we should stay in remembrance of, sometimes stuff can kind of find itself going other way, and both can get out of whack if you don't have, we're gonna say men, if we as men are not willing to calm things down and talk to a woman in a way to where she lowers her guard and receive. See, us as men, we forgot who we are, what we stand for, and our purpose. A lot of us. I was a part of that once before. And I always want to blame everything on something but myself. Sometimes I take a strike, I take some, I eat it up. But a lot of time I found myself always saying, if it wasn't for this wouldn't have happened. Or I can't control that. She do her own thing. Or I ain't this, yeah. But I forgot that the Father created me in you to lead. So regardless if we want to accept that our significant other is out of whack because of us, it's true. See, when you got a woman in your life that truly love you, someone that makes you understand that this is my soulmate, it ain't nothing that you can ask out of her that she won't do. You tell her to jump, she will say, how high? You tell her she can fly, she believe. You tell her, we gonna do this, and this how we gonna do it. She stick to the script where y'all achieve. But the moment you get distracted and blinded by the things that makes you feel like you're not in charge, because of the challenge that comes with strengthening and shaping the woman's reality and then aligning it with your strength to keep her in remembrance of that she's a supporter, you can find yourself falling victim to the things that depart us and make us focus more on fixing the blame instead of the problem. But when you reach a point, how you doing, brother? You reach a point in life to where this stuff start making sense to you, and you start investigating everything. Because think about it, man. Think about how things started in the beginning of any relationship. It's like a smooth sail. And the first thing that we have a habit of doing, everything is smooth sail, right? But we have a habit of doing this. Dang, why stuff ain't had war when I first met you? You stopped doing some of the stuff that you were doing when I first met you. Oh, this here, woo, 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 woo. We start focusing on pointing the finger, right? To a point to where we start forgetting about what we started doing that made things get off beat, right? So what I'm getting at is this. When you start slowing things up a little bit, you have to remember this, or stay and remember this. The reason why she started slacking in certain areas that she used to go hard in is because you stopped going hard. When you find a woman that you like and she fit everything that you like, and you fit what your heart desires, or what you like, feel like, yeah, this is my type, you go hard to get it. You don't let up. You own it. You get the showing of, yeah, I'm one of them ones. Yeah, I'm the best action around here. Anything after me, you fall a victim to failure. That's how we believe. Because we feel like we the most fit for you. But the moment we get to the grand prize, y'all know the grand prize. Let's get it on. Come on, let's get it on. We get to the grand prize, right? And that woman is already, once you do that, it's like she dropping low gear. She start going harder. Guess what you do? Yeah, I got it now. You start slacking up. I got it now. Yeah, I'm just sitting on the couch like a king. I'm going to start putting that energy that I had in the beginning. I ain't going to put no more of that energy. I got her now. I ain't tripping. And then the moment when she starts seeing, you start lacking. You used to help her cook. Now you don't even want to help her cook. She used to say, go to the store and grab it, so you stop everything you're doing to do it. She used to say, baby, let's go walk the park. You stop everything you do to walk the park, etc., etc. So guess what she do? You have to remember, this is one of the most powerful creatures that walked the foot of this earth. The Father blessed her with some of his best characteristics. Not saying we don't have them, but she awake them and she keep them alive. She fuel them to where it balances out. But she's very powerful. So the moment she starts seeing that you start slacking up, get what she started doing? Taking notes. Oh, he ain't do that, man. Remember, we got to go back to the roots and the boots. Where you going with that, brother? This is where I'm going. Remember how we all sit at that round table, man. Boy, women, boy, they premeditated, boy. Boy, I'll tell you, boy, when they do something, boy, I swear, boy. Ooh, boy, say, I swear, boy, we don't stand a chance. We forget what we talk about at the round table to let us know, boy, that woman is deadly. Whoo, she scared me. Oh, I don't want to be hurt by her now. I don't need to get her, I don't need to get her, get all riled up, boy. It's going to be trouble on my hands. This goes on all around the world. A lot of men know this here, but we have got so blinded by the BS, so when we forget about it. And then once we start getting some of that medicine that we know about, we feel like the victim. Nothing, bitch. Put me on motherfucking child support. I'm taking care of my motherfucking kid. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, bitches just drive and come on with this motherfucking bullshit. Whoa, we start building out. We start just, going in. I'm telling you what I'm telling you because I know the truth. It makes sense now. In the beginning, when I didn't know no better, and then didn't want better, but I said I did, I fell victim to everything I'm speaking on. I'm not speaking on what I'm speaking on to point no finger at no one. I'm speaking on what I'm speaking on to let you know, man, it's time to stand up and get back to the roots that was in the boots, man. And stop being so lazy, man, when we called on. Want things to go our way, but we ain't willing to put that 100% we used to invest in relationships. That 100% we used to invest in our ideas. That 100% we used to invest in when we get out and we get amongst other mans like ourselves and sticking to the script with them. We need to get back to that, man. That's when we stood for something, and women believe that they had someone that they can lean toward, that it won't let them down. See, we done damaged women so bad to what only thing they are depending on now is that backbone we gave them. That's the reason why they can say, I'm mother and father. You forgot her strength, did you? She has a part of us in her. So yeah, she gonna go hard. And she gonna show you she can handle it on her own. She gifted. The Father gave her best of both worlds, and when you damaged her, you awake something in her that made her lean towards that backbone of information that needs you to shape it and give it order to where she can use it properly. A lot of women that we damage, they lean toward that backbone of information, and they don't know how to handle that strength like that. That's the reason why they lean towards that strength, that backbone, and they don't care nothing about you no more. Because you didn't give it that backbone, that woman, the understanding of how to use it. So now she got that big weapon, and she don't know how to handle it. She handling that thing, but she handling it in a way to where she's starting to find herself falling victim to something that I call heartless. What do you mean with heartless? I ain't know what do you mean? And I know a lot of ladies may say heartless. Hold up, I got you. I ain't bashing you. I'm saying heartless in our world, man world. In our world, we feel like you become heartless when you start ignoring us, or not depending on us no more. Oh, she heartless. She should have called me about my baby. My baby needs this. She didn't call a nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker always say all this here. She don't even call me. You forgot who you are? How can you say you're a man of order, you're a man that stand for something, and you need someone to babysit you? You know what you need to be doing. She don't need to call you to tell you when you need to be bringing something to your baby. You know what's going on. How many months, when you was in a household, how often you was buying certain stuff? When you left that household and y'all thing didn't work out with you, it didn't stop. It's still going on. So when she don't call you, it's all because you done damaged her so much. You done damaged her to a point to where now she leaning towards the backbone. That strength that she got from us. Now she feeling the majority of women around the world feel like they don't need no man. I don't need you. And then they lean toward the same sex for satisfaction. And they get on this goose chase that they never get. It's always a moment. It's always a moment. They get that satisfaction, that moment. Oh, it feels good. It's different. I like it. It's good after the moment. That relationship with that same sex, little things start kind of, piecing together. Makes a little sense. But what they need to complete them is not there. Why? Because a lot of women that want to walk around like they don't like taking the trash out all the time. It's a woman. She was created to be catered to be treated soft. The hard duty work was made for men. The big chest, the big breasts are what I mean. The strongness, the strength. That was made for us, not for women. Oh man, no. She gotta do something too. Yeah, I'm gonna have her do the minimum, bare minimum. And the only way she gonna resort to that, if I don't exist. I will always keep her in remembrance of her strength, but as long as I'm around, she don't do none of that work. That's for the man to do. So when I'm getting at is, when they get with the same sex, that woman that they done calling themselves a stud, no hard feelings to the rainbow world, but I'm just bringing truth, regardless if you like it or not. That's who I am. I'm the messenger. I save lives. I get them back in oneness with what's right. not make them feel like what they done is the end of the world. No, that ain't what I believe in, because if I was counted out in the beginning, I'd probably feel some type of way too if I was brought to truth and ready to correct myself, but didn't get a chance to correct myself because no one wanted to hear me. I'd probably feel some type of way too. So that ain't what I'm pushing. What I'm pushing is we were created the way we were created, man and woman, for a reason. A lot of men want to be the woman. The Father didn't create you like that. You were created to be a strength. You were created to be a vessel to protect. That's what we created to be the vessel to protect the woman. Why would you think that the Father made a mistake when he gave you the slinger and them big heavy coconuts down there and that nice sized chest, that muscular body that you want to soften up with all these hormone pills? No hard to the rainbow, no hard feeling towards the rainbow squad. Again, as I say, I'm just speaking the truth. You can accept it for what it's worth. You can count me out because I'm speaking the truth. I'm just giving you the truth, man. Father didn't create you to be that. He created you to be the protector. He created us to lead, to give order, to treat that precious woman that he made for mankind like she was a gift that can't be compared to anything that exists. We forget about that. We forget where our fuel come from. Without woman, regardless how you say it, see your reality however you want to treat it. That's the reason why you're unhappy. If you think the same sex is gonna make you happy, you're unhappy. Oh, I ain't happy. I like what I'm doing. I ain't trying to hear all that. All that now you talking from inside your mind. You can't tell me I ain't happy. I'm cool with this here. I don't give a damn about no nigga. This, whoa. You ain't happy. You can tell me that. But when you look at yourself in that mirror, can you say that you are complete? I'm not talking about your money. Your money don't even complete you. You can have all the money in the world. There's no happiness there if you are not in line with love. If you're not in line with the things that matter the most, that money just seems like it don't even matter to you. Especially if you've been targeted as a money cow and don't nobody see your heart no more. You begin to start falling out of love with money. Because you start feeling like everybody is in your life to use you and don't value your company no more. All they want is what you got. So you start falling out of love for money, and I'm talking to the rich ones. That's probably well off. That's probably still with this that's living a life with that same sex. You can't tell me your money make you happy either. I know what makes you happy. The opposite sex is where your fuel lies. That's where it's at. That's what keeps us going. That's what makes life a whole lot better. It ain't a woman on this earth that don't yearn to share her life with somebody. I'm talking about what exists without the money. Woman want to share her soul with someone else and enjoy the beauty and what the Father has created and put together for us to enjoy. Then everything that after that, it's like a water flow. It's like a well that never runs dry. Go back to the beast, that hunger. When you get back in line with the beauty and the beast, everything in your life begin to start being like a smooth sail on the ocean. Listen to the sound of nature. Money don't be the problem no more. problems stop existing. The only problems that you see is another lesson. Ooh, this is another lesson. Ooh, Father God, he keep them coming for me. This is another blessing here. I call them blessings. We call them problems. It's a lesson. That's what it is. Oh, man, God damn, it's another motherfucking problem. Boy, you better pick your head up. You tripping. Boy, man, you better chill out, boy. The Father bless you with another task, man. You got it going on, boy. I've been waiting for my next task. The Father, every task I get, be them easy tasks. But I wonder why the Father keeps sending me these easy problems, man. Lessons attached to the blessings. The ones we categorize as small and big, huh? Every last lesson that the Father give you, regardless if you just get a peanut or a mustard seed, is major. Oh, I got me another mustard seed, man. I must get closer because them 2 mustard seeds are starting to grow. Yeah, I got it going on now. Yeah, if I was going to get ready to bless, he going to get ready to bless me with a pecan in a little bit. I already know it, man. Yo, what's going on? I already know it, man. He going to get ready to bless me with a big pecan. But bless me with a bigger seed eventually. He gonna come pick these mustard seeds up after he see that I know how to plant these seeds and start my crop or whatever. Yeah, he gonna bless me with something better. He gonna take these. He gonna you did good. You got enough out there. It's time for you to bring your new stream. And he start putting them big seeds on you. You wonder why you got plums out there. Oh, I got plums. I got them both. I got apples out there now. Oh, look at the big old beautiful oranges. Oh, look at the big old peaches. Oh, I remember I had them little bitty lemons. Yeah, they were sour, but they were real good. I put them out there. The Father gave them to create those lemons. Now I got plenty of lemon trees. He took them old lemon seeds away. He told me tired of me planting too many lemons. It's time for you to bring him new fruit. See, what we consider a problem, it's not a problem. It's a blessing. Remember, I was telling you guys, it's 2 types of people. One that knows a whole lot about a little bit, and one that knows a little bit about a whole lot. Guess who the whole lot is? Y'all didn't catch it then, did you? One that knows a little bit about a whole lot. Guess who the whole lot is? The Father. Guess who the little bit is? Satan. You know a whole lot about a little bit. You don't even know nothing about Satan. Because the Father's so selfish to where he makes his name and makes him become more relevant to you every day. Regardless if you say, man, if ain't no motherfucking God, get what he do. Right here with you. Say that one more time. That's a form of being disobedient. I'll sit you somewhere down where you'll get your mind right. I'm having patience with you. I hear you say that one more time. I got something for you to face. The more you gonna know it's me. You see what I'm saying? 2 kind of people. One that knows a whole lot about a little bit, and one that knows a little bit about a whole lot. See, those the blessings. See, my bulls, you know, in the beginning, all because I know I got hustle. I got grand hustle. Oh, boy, you get it, yeah. Put me in a room of information. School me about 7 days. Give me a week. School me 7 days or something that I didn't know nothing about. When we start going in that 2 weeks, guess what you're going to say? Oh, bro, you got it together now. Because anything I put my hunger into, that beast. Y'all starting to get it now. Y'all starting to get it now, that beast on that hunger. Anything I put that hunger into, it don't take long. Let me tell you the reason why. Because I don't let nothing outside of me distract me from what I need to know. Something that's going to help me glow. I don't let nothing come between that. Oh, now we look at my bulls, huh? In the beginning, I know I got that grand hustle. Yeah, boy, put me in the road with anything, boy. I'm tearing up, man. You can't nothing stop me, huh? Yeah, But man, I got it going on, man. The father, yeah, he in charge, man. But I know he let me do my thing. He give me a choice. He let me do my chores. You understand me? And go with the father say, yeah, I understand you, but you need to calm down a little bit. You're too excited. You're a king. Kings are sound and calm. You're not moving and thinking like a king. You're too excited. You're becoming vulnerable to the whisper. Because you're getting too arrogant now. Be modest, my child, my son. Man, Father, I thought you say just be proud and happy. Yeah, I did. But the way you were, you started to lose your mind. You're getting too excited. Calm down. All right, Father. But it's still in the inside of my head, shit, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got the Father on my side. I'm good. Got this thing together. Father still saying, he heard me, but he ain't. I'm going to have to teach him a little bit. I'm going to have to show him a little bit. He probably going to feel some type of way. But that's where his fate come about. That's when I'm going to know what his fate like now. When I bring him back to reality and let him know. I'm the shock collar. Yeah. I give you orders. You follow. That's the reason why I let you be king. You show me you can't handle that, I sit you down. So guess what happened? I'm looking at my bulls, huh? Man, I know I deserve more than this. I'm thinking because I got a grand hustle, I got an eye of a tiger that, can't nothing get past me. Yeah, you try to sell me a whoop. Yeah, I know that, yeah, them whoops. I don't want none of them now. But guess how the father is? Father tough, man. Wait, man. Boy, my father, boy. Now I reflect back on everything I went through. I say, Father, boy, you tough, man. You the best, man. You sure know how to humble your creatures where you want them to chill a little bit. You want them to get it right. You sure know how to bring them down a little bit, make them pipe down a little bit. Because I was saying to myself, I'm like, calm down, brother. The bull is in the highs. We building on that and we building on life. We building on structure. We building on something that keeps the bulls alive and aware and full and running around the yard being great and having the world want to buy one of them. We getting back to the roots and the boots, the things that matter the most, the laws that turns your program into a program that the world want to be a part of. That's what we building on. Without the Father, your bulls are just bulls. And those bulls will give you the hardest time ever. And you probably take every last one of them bulls out if your emotions ain't intact. In order to run a tight shift in a program that would change your lives, lead back generational wealth, and change other lives, you as a man have to get in oneness with your emotions. Dogs are like people. They have emotions. They have personalities. They be rebellious at times, like people. If you the lead, it's going to be somebody that's going to try you. Man, why we got to do this again, man? We already had us doing this. Why you got us doing this now? I ain't trying to do all that. The moment they start doing that, it's other bulls that probably feel the same way, but they respect your order, but then they hearing it from somebody, one of your bulls in your yard that's really considered like the one that's the shot caller because he going to take everything down if you ain't around and show him that he the most dominant in the yard. So if he around, sticking his chest out, man, I ain't got it, man, you told us this here, because they communicate. You don't have to understand this, or being one is what matters the most in order to understand what I'm saying. So back to what I was saying. What a father. Start piecing them puzzles together for me. I'm saying I got a grand hustle. I got an eye of a tiger. You can't hit me with no whoops. Nah, I know it. I can see it. I got tiger eyes. Yeah, I got tiger eyes. I see right there. Yeah, I see it. Everybody don't want none of them. Father brought me one gift. It was a regular pit bull. I'm already knowing when I get the regular pit bull, I'm not going to be able to use this pit bull. But guess what the Father was doing when he gave me the regular pit bull? He was bringing me back to reality. What reality is that? My heart, my love. That's why I was created to be a savior. So when the first dog came about, a dog that cost me $20, but the dog that cost me $20, that pit bull was in my relative hands, my cousin, one of my oldest cousins. But she got a dope habit. And her husband was doing the most to the dog. I can feel it when I came in the room. Seeing the dog, I'm like, damn, that's a nice dog. Who dog is that? Oh, that's what's his name, dog. You want it? At the time, I'm already got my mind set on building my bag up so I can get me a bull. I don't want no more pit bulls. I already had plenty of pit bulls. But my higher self was saying, he needs you. He's going through the most. You show me you are worthy. You show the Father that you're worthy of a bull, American bully. He'll bless you with one. I wasn't seeing it from this standpoint at first. Only thing that was going on was my heart. I always been like that. All my life, I go get strays. I'll get dogs from up under the rocks of the projects. Wild dogs that bite you. I know how to calm them down. I'm talking about if you from any projects and you seen stray dogs and when they have babies and them mamas putting them babies up under them rocks and them babies live up under the rocks, they be like savages. They be, yeah, you keep pull up, think you're going to pull up and touch one of them. Them be some aggressive dogs. Them are some of the dogs I used to bring home. Don't a lot of people want them. Man, bro, you would have got them dogs been out trying to go, man, them dogs gonna bite your whole hand out. I just had a gift that I ain't understand. Go out there, wild dogs. They biting, I just find some way to tame them and end up getting me one that I like. Bring it home. And food from them. Bro, where you get the dog from? Man, they got them dogs, them puppies back there in the woods, bro. Because I stayed in the projects. But I ain't going to get into that. I'm getting into the roots. That's part of the roots. That's a whole story. That's a long storyline if I start building on that. But it begins to make me understand. See, enlightenment. Enlightenment is just someone coming along with words that's so powerful to awake something that's already in you. So check this out. I'm in this room. I'm speaking about this dog. My relative like, man, you want him? I'm like, what y'all want for him? Shit, give me a 20. I'm like, man, I ain't in no streets no more, man. I ain't got no 20, man. What you want, $20 or something? Yeah, give me $20. I get the $20. Give him the $20 and get the dog. I'm bringing the dog back to the truck. Tell my queen, look at the dog. Hey, what dog? What's the dog? I like, man, I bought the dog for my cousin now, man. It's a nice little dog. She like, King. I'm like, man, dog, I like the dog. I didn't understand it at first. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand what was going on. See, the Father, when he works in a way that where you'll overlook his works if you're not really paying attention to the small things that we call small. It wasn't small, it was major. Go back to what I was telling y'all about the mustard seeds of faith, all them little small seeds, you think it's small because we allow ourselves to fall victim to the things that have shaped our reality into to thinking big and small. To a point to where when you see something that you think small, it's not valuable to you. Oh man, that's small shit, man. Man, that ain't number $40. Put that small ass change up. Do you know the $1 million? Did you see millionaires? How? It started from $1. Not only $1, it started from 1 penny. 100 pennies made $1. $1, another 100 pennies made $2. And all this was something you were considering small. It was major when you didn't understand that it was major. Because if that 1 penny or that $40 that you call the small, was able to speak that $40 and that 1 penny and say, ain't nothing small about me, I'm major. Because ain't nobody come pull up on you right now and say, man, you smile, man, you a chump. Get what you gonna do? Got me fucked up. I ain't no motherfucking chump. I don't know who you think. Yeah, you gonna get all the way out your body behind standing on business and letting them know. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, don't get it convoluted. Yeah. Dynamite come in small packets. They've been telling you that since the beginning of time. And the Father even used stories in the Bible. David and Goliath. It probably went over people's head, the David and Goliath story. And the reason why it went over their head, because the only thing they think about is someone that's small with a bow and arrow. With rocks, I mean, not a bow and arrow, with a slingshot, with a rock on it. That's all you're thinking about. Instead of looking deeper into the core of the message. Want me to tell you what the message was? I'm going to give it to you solid as a rock. The message was, as long as you believe and trust in me, you have all you need in order to defeat anything that's formed against me and you. I'm the support. I'm the rock. I'm the slingshot. Just trust and believe me, I give you everything you need to defeat anything that looks undefeated. Or something that look like you can't defeat it, or something that looks impossible. To correct myself. I apologize. That's the truth. That's not nothing I'm making up. Let me tell you why the truth began to start making more sense to me. Because the more I align with my higher self, the parables that I ran across that I didn't understand in the beginning, start awakening something in me now. That's the reason why the Father write parables. He give it to you in parables the way you like, dang, what the hell? I know the Father talking, but he talking, he's saying something, but dang, this stuff, he making it hard. That's because the Father understands his creation. And he understands if you get something that he's offering or something in the word too fast, it can awake something in you that don't play about the Father and don't understand something that's going on this land. We'll get into it. But back to what I was saying. I get in the truck with this dog. Yeah, man, this the dog says, I thought you say you want a bully. I'm like, yeah, man, the dog just look like, man, I don't know, man, I just got the dog. The Father saying, yeah, you got that dog, but I placed something on your heart. Now you passed the task. That's one task you passed. You listened to me. I was your first mind. Your first mind was saying, yeah, and then the Satan tried to whisper to you. But instead of you going against what I said, you stood on what I said with everything in you. You listened to me and you got that dog. I give you that dog because that dog has something special in him that's going to remind you of me and mold you and prepare you for what I have in store for you. That's when my son out the dice, my regular pit bull, that's when my son Doc K came about. When Doc K came about, I just knew I wanted a bull. I didn't understand what I needed and how it's gonna go by and how to get this stuff together. All I know is that the bulls, I done run across 30 Rich, I done ran across SSK Kennel, I done ran across Eastside Exotic, I done ran across CBK Kennels, I done ran across these Killer Noise Kennels, I done ran across all these kennels. And these people are showing me that you can become a success in this way of life. You can get big, you can make some money, man, you can survive off this here. And me not want to go back to that lifestyle, I say, man, that's what I like. I like the rush of willing and dealing. So this the close thing is selling dope to me. Is selling these dogs. Because I get the will and deal. I get to turn my product that I have into gold. Even if somebody else say, man, that dog, man, that ain't what that is. I'm a salesman. I'm going to make you see the beauty in the dog, not of what you think. I'm a hustler. You may see the outside of the dog. I'm going to start focusing on the heart since you think the outside is everything. I'm going to tell you the heart of the dog. It listens. Very courageous. Etc. When you start talking about the outer, I'm gonna bring you back to reality and make you understand too. You too focused on everything what other people focus on when they see you. They see you and you don't look like the big dog. They consider you. Ah, man, you ain't got nothing, man. Man, go put that small shit up. They count you out. So don't think when I bring you a product and you see the beginning stage of the product, and I'm telling you, this dog is gonna be huge. Then I'm sitting here trying to sell your dog, sell you lies. For what? I don't get off for telling you no lies. Not only don't get off for selling you lies, I don't get off on damaging my brand, something I worked hard for. No, that's my reputation. People would die for their reputation, something they worked so hard for. In order for people to know that I'm the truth, in order for people to know that I'm one of them ones, I had to put in hard work. I have to show that that's what I am. So I refuse to work backwards and entertain something that can cost me my reputation. It's my brand. It's my everything. So that's the reason why I start placing the focus on the heart of the dog. That's the reason why I don't allow people to get so blinded by the peg that comes with my dogs. This stuff is bigger than the peg. The peg is just a lineage of what dogs looked like before this dog was created. My mama and dad looked like this, the father looked like this, the great-grandfather, that's all that is. That don't mean the mother that looked like this and the father looked like this, that great-grandfather looked like this, is this. Regardless if that whole line is speak vibes and make people say, ooh, that don't mean that it's compared to this. This is different. Want me to tell you the reason why it's different? It's because when you're in line with your greater self and you allow the Father to guide you and continue to bless you with the things he see fit for his servant, he bless those animals with angels, gifts that come from heaven in the dog. And that dog don't just become a dog, something that's simple to some people. Oh man, that's just a dog. No, ain't nothing but a dog, bro. This is not just a dog. There's something very, very, very special in this dog. I can see it when I look at it in his eyes. And it look at me in a way where it's letting me know, expect more out of me. It's not just a normal dog. This dog is bigger than what you think. Yeah, you may got a normal dog because the father may be putting the spirit in those dogs that you got that's trying to shape you and get your attention, but you ain't hearing it. That's the reason why you continue to inbreed. Or Satan bless you with dogs. And them dogs that you think are special dogs, yeah, they special because they the father's creation. But some of the father's creation that went left is putting some in those dogs too. So in your head, with your chest high and your pride and your head all in the sky, thinking when you look at my dogs that my dogs are normal, nothing normal about something that the Father blessed you with. So the Father blessed me with Doc K. I had no information, I had no knowledge that I needed paperwork in order to get my feet wet. Go what the Father say. You don't need no paperwork. You need me first. Focus on me. Don't worry about what they saying you need. They forgot who blessed them with that. You focus on what I teach you. He focused on the money now. Something that he said that's not that wouldn't be more important to him than me. So I get Doc K. I get Doc K, nice dog. In the beginning, I look at him, I'm like, I got a bully now, but yeah, like he off a little bit, but I didn't even want to see dog. I see the good in him. I'm like, I finally give me a bull, and then I know bulls cost thousands. I get a bull for $500. In my head, I'm like, oh man, people ain't gonna respect this here. I'm steady going back to what people think, instead of what the Father know, the one that's in control of the people, that's in control of the land, that's in control of your success. I start forgetting, man, and start allowing myself to be too clouded about what I think somebody would think about my dog, because I spent $500 for it. This is my second dog. It was my pit bull, and then my bull, Doc K. I named him Doc K because that's a native language. What Doc K mean is my man. It's a Nigerian language. Any Nigerian that may be on my line, they know I'm not lying to you. Doc K mean my man. It's a native language. So when I seen him, I named him Doc K. I had already wrote names down what I wanted to name my dogs before I come home from prison out of that long sentence. I knew I was starting a new beginning, and I wanted my new beginning to remind me of where I'm going, where I'm headed. So I didn't want my dog names to be compared to something that a lot of people would say, oh, I used to have a dog name like that. I wanted my new beginning to be uncommon, not common. So when you hear Doc K, you can say to yourself, you ain't never heard nobody name no dog, no Doc K. Ain't never heard a dog named not Doc K. That's because it's a new beginning. And I made sure I thought outside the box. I said, if I want to call my dog my man, and the only thing I could think of is American Gangster. My man. And y'all already know what Denzel Washington was doing. That was based on a true story. But you already know what was happening when Denzel Washington said, my man. Disaster was about to happen. Because when he say my man, he was either saying my man to make you think it's cool, but he feeling some type of way about that money you didn't pay. And when he said that, guess what happened? A lot of people, my man. And then something tragic happened. So when I thought about naming my dog my man, it wasn't only to keep me in remembrance of the new beginning. It was keeping me in remembrance also that I'm finna get out and kill a game. Not kill a game as destroying something, but killing the game with that hunger pain. It reminds me of the beast. The beast is that hunger that make me go hard, thrive, and strive. That's that beast. Everybody, I'm in beast mode now. Let's go. You don't hear them football players that's in the NFL making millions of dollars? You hear people in that basketball? Yeah. I'm in beast mode. Come on. Y'all better jab. Yeah. They go hard because the hunger, that beast mode, brings the best out of them. And when you look at life like that, it just makes every day be a day that you say, I can't let this day just go by with me being mediocre, man. I got to turn up somewhere in this day. This whole day can't just be all right. This day got to end with a bang. I woke up to see another day. Why not? I need to let the people know, man, I'm alive and feeling good, man. I don't know what you complaining of. We blessed, man. You know all the shit I done before I reached this point, and I'm still here, man. You tripping, man. I never shared none of my war stories with you guys. I'm inches from being paralyzed. Got shot, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Inches from being paralyzed. I've been stabbed in places where you probably say, damn, boy, you ain't get how that happen. And you still here. I done been through car wrecks. To where you like, God damn, boy, you came about that motherfucker still running and moving good, just like that bad. So every day that I wake, I'm supposed to be walking around there with my head high and so excited and happy that the Father had mercy on my soul and said, you're a king. You're my son. You have a purpose. That's why I spared your life. Even though you came down here to understand nothing about this land, I knew I had something greater in store for you. So we go on to Doc K, right? Get Doc K. Father started reminding me. Don't worry about the distraction. Focus on me. I'm training you, man. We on the court, I'm coach. I'll show you how to dribble. I'll show you the correct way how to, cross on over. I show you how to put that helmet on right. Well, when you hit, it don't come off your head. I show you how to put them pads on right to where your pads will never come off your shoulders. They stand on your shoulders in the upright position, ready for another hit. Focus on my game. Let me give you the game. Let me show you how to win. But at the time, I'm hearing the Father, but I'm like, man, all right, I got it. But the more my boys is in the highs, instead of getting on, I'm not seeing. Like, I'm looking at them now, I'm like, ah, dang, man. I'm looking at all these channels. The Father said, I'm allowing you to watch these channels of all these great programs to show you how I work. Regardless if these individuals that's on top and doing their best work, I was a part of it before they lost sight that I was the one behind the work. I need you to witness what I do and how I do it. So you go down and you collect information, because I'm not going to piece the whole puzzle to you. No. You thought it was going to be, no. Nope. You're a part of me. Yeah, I'm going to help. I'm going to piece the pieces together, but I'm going to leave you to yourself and I'm going to be watching you and let you put your works in. Yeah, when you start kind of get off a little bit, hey, I didn't teach you how to dribble like that. Stick to what I taught you. That's going to win the game. That's when he come in. So I got Doc K. And I'm looking at Doc K and I'm wondering why, like, I'm studying looking at all these channels, all these nice bulls, looking at my son. I'm like, man. And then my queen, like, like he deal with syndrome problems. This, that. I'm like, oh, man, dang. That's probably why they sold you the dog for $500. Father probably telling me, your queen, she's clever. She close, but she's not that close. She close, but she's not. Yeah, it's something special going on with him. You close, but it's the reason why he's off like that. I got him like that. That's the program I want him on. But it's going to shape my son. It's going to help him with his emotions. This dog is going to probably be to get ready to bring some stuff that he probably wasn't going to be expecting once he started reaching a certain age. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm on the way, brother. All right. Father, like, this dog gonna be bringing him something he ain't expecting. Later, he don't see it coming. Guess what we start doing after the dog started maturing? I'm like, oh, look at his head. Oh, he big. Man, there we go. That's what I was waiting. I knew I didn't make a mistake. I knew I had, the father like, yeah. You like him, don't you? Yeah, he's mine. I'm letting you borrow him. Take care of him. No, I ain't hearing the father. I'm just so excited. Remember, I tell you the excitement. When you get too excited, you become vulnerable. You all over the place. You're not paying attention to the father speaking to you, though. When you getting excited, oh, man, he's nice. The father letting you know, I know. He belong to me. Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, I know he's nice. I'm glad you're starting to see the beauty now. I got something for you, though. Watch this here. Woo! Get what he started doing? Howling. I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck? What the goddamn? They got a cow on him? What the fuck? This dog, this motherfucker, man. Come on, man. And he started doing this here when I taught him to get my attention, because you remember I had Dice first. So Dice had already been giving them giving the rundown how we run things. We run a tight ship. That's how we run it here. I'm the boss. Dice probably saying I'm the boss, but that's the big boss right there, though. That's probably what he was telling him. Like, I'm the boss. You know what I'm saying? You knew in our home. You know what I'm saying? Because he the most dynamic. He the only dog that was there at the time. So I know he had to let him know, because he's a little smile fry to him. Yeah, let me put my elbow on your head too. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. But remember, I'm the tough one. I'm the boss. At the time, Doc K wasn't trying to hear that. He hearing it. He didn't know no better. He hadn't his nuts didn't drop yet. So he hearing Dice, but he in his head he wanted to try him, but Dice pretty silent. You know what I'm saying? And he knew it's a new spot, so he don't know how to adjust to it right now. He can't show him that I'm stood up on him yet, because he don't know what to expect. This is new home. So dog get to howling, man, once I teach him how to, potty outside. The potty, the barking, and the barks was supposed to be the something that was supposed to get my attention and let him know. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Dogs call me whenever. I'm in the middle of speaking on something righteous to get my attention about something I try to talk to. That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the dog started howling, man. To get my attention. I expected the barks, because I know my boy Dice, he not really know we bark when we got to go up through that, but the boss man, yeah, he tell me to bark, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to do the potties. So if you bark, then he letting you letting them know that we need to go out. So instead of him doing the barking, he went to whoo with the howling. And this will be he wasn't in control like Dice was. Dice was more in control of his linkle. So even though he wanted to, release his sprinkle, he just like, man, they sleep right now. I'ma hold on to mine. Even though I gotta piss, I know not to piss in here. He gonna probably trip about this here. So I'ma hold mine. And Doc K like, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. When I first found out he got a howl, he howling now. Because Dice was probably telling him, man, hey, man, I wouldn't do that if I sleep. He be tripping, man, when he sleep, man. And, Doc K, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I'm understanding what's going on. This relationship, they communicate. These are special animals. These not ordinary. These extraordinary. These animals are something that really exists. Something you witness in the Dr. Dolittle movie. This really exists in this world. The Father worked in mysterious ways. The Father enlightened a human being with certain information, and he slides back. The information that was added to the Dr. Little storyline was just something that the human being was being creative doing, so he kind of tried to piece it together. He knowing that the Father had gave him so much information to where he was able to piece that puzzle together and get something going. But the Father like, nah, I ain't gonna piece it all the way together. This gonna get you millions of dollars though. You've been showing me you worthy of it. But I'm gonna wrap this movie, this Dr. Dolittle movie, I'm gonna wrap it up with truth. And only the believers would know that it's true. See, what we keep doing is we keep trying to make the Father move and groove like us, huh? Yeah, the Father just like me. I'm a God. Do you honestly think because the Father created you from a piece of him that you the big dog? I'm a God. You'll never be a God. You're a split image of him. You never call yourself God. It's disgrace. How can you call yourself the Father or God when you're not even in line with anything or move or do things like the Father do? You too weak. The Father has shown you on multiple accounts that he been up under pressure and still haven't watched the land down. Even though it's billions of spirits is walking on top of this land doing the most, the Father still haven't watched his land. So you never could be compared to that. From the way the world is now and a lot of these beings walking on top of this earth, you so much of a God, the Father gave you power, you'll kill every living soul on the earth. Because you're too emotional. Oh, I'm a God. You know, you got a lot of people around. Yeah, I'm God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know in certain, and then that's how they do. You know, see, they play trickery with their minds. Play trickery with their mind. They'll say they gods, but to a certain extent, though, I'm a split image of God, so that makes me a God. Bro, it don't matter how you put the twist on the rap. That punchline still is just cap. That punchline is cap, man. Yeah, go sit down, so brothers. What's been going on, man? You're not God. And you sure ain't the chosen one that the Father chose to lead. So what I'm getting at is this. We get so wrapped up in thinking the Father move and groove like us. He don't move and groove like us. He doing stuff instead of showing you. Over and over, you started telling the Father, let me see you. Do you honestly believe a human being that don't know what's going on can handle the existence of the Father if he really appeared? No. And you would tell yourself that over and over and over and over, and you just go to show that you know better. Because the Father has already programmed you with better. But this is what makes the human being someone that the Father have mercy on. Because a lot of human beings, majority of them human beings, I'm going to say all human beings until they fall understanding the truth and start paying attention to what's going on, fall victim to something that makes them look like fools. And the reason why I say it makes them look like fools is because you will know not to touch that pilot that got fire coming from it. But in your head, you think you can beat the fire. Oh, I can stick my hand in it. I bet y'all don't get burned. Watch this. And then the moment you get burned, God damn. You knew better. That made you a fool. Because you done something that you already know. You get to playing with that fire, your ass gonna get burnt, man. And then what makes you a fool? This is what makes you a fool too. You'll go to environments what you seeing is very intense, boy. Everything around that bitch walking around like they got demons on it. They got big ass guns hanging off their hips, and motherfuckers around that bitch are always arguing and fighting and shit like this. But this is the environment that you want to pull up thinking what action at. Oh shit, I'm gonna pull up. I know they be crunk over there and such and such. It'll be all this here. Then all of a sudden, breaking news. Ashley such and such done died on site and such at the wrong time. This and this here. Whoa, 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 whoa. You already told yourself before you even went there. Then nah, I ain't going through that, boy. Hell nah, I ain't gonna be coming. I ain't gonna be the victim to that motherfucker. Hell nah. But you start falling victim to that whisper. It ain't that bad. Just go through that for a couple of minutes and go on and burn out. You go through that, it's gonna be cool. But the moment you go through that, you got some of your friends that already fell victim to the whisper. You see them, you see the girl up on the car popping her ass and homeboy up there. Yeah, what's up with it, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Boy, where you been at this here? Everybody looking, it look like it's the lit. Everybody walking around, it looking like this the lit, right? This the place right here. It's going down over here. But life is like the game of chess, if you know the game of chess. Everybody said, oh, life is like chess. Do you even understand the game of chess? See, the Father put signs and signs on you. It goes over your head. You looking at the game of chess like just a game. Oh, this is just a playboy game. This is just a game. And then you start being clever and start just being a parrot or something that somebody else done said. that really don't understand, but understand a little bit of it, but not applying it to their life. Not making sense of it to show that they understand that life is like the game of chess. I'm going to show you why life is like the game of chess. Don't you know that once you start pushing your pieces to the middle of that board, you're starting to go off into a new territory. Watch this here. Want me to tell you that new territory is? In the beginning of the game, everything is smooth sailing. You and your kingdom, your queen, and, you know, you got your pawns, everything is ball. yeah, we live life. But it's some parts of the earth that hold some of the fruit, the vegetables, and stuff of that nature that you need, huh? You ain't got all that over here right now. Some of that stuff on the other side of the land, you need to get some of that there too, because your land is not producing that. But you know, it's a line drawn. All because the ones on the other side ain't too happy. Yeah, nigga, I ain't got no plan. Yeah, you come over here, ain't nothing. We fighting for this here. And let me get more deep in debt. Since it's coming to me, because it's coming to me, it's saying, the Father basically saying, you close, son. Rewind it, get back. All right, Father, I hear you. I hear him. Father say that other land that's drawn, that they got the line drawn, is the land that he tell you don't go to. On this side of the land is everything that I got for you. You don't need to be over there. Over there is where the trouble at. Don't go that way. But if you do go that way, I'm sending you back that way on the journey. Many of you have shown that you're worthy to be able to go on that journey. So all of a sudden, when the Father put you on that journey, guess what happened? The Father felt like you was worthy to take that contract. It's my son, it's my child. They got it together. He's the king. I remember the king, queen, and all the major servants in the pawns, the ones that sacrifice. Now it's time to go clean up the mess. On that other end, we ready now. Long as you follow what I taught you. Goes back to what the Father was teaching me through a young man that was helping me strengthen my boxing game. When he told me, why are you trying to fix something that ain't broke? It's not broke. What you trying to fix it for? Same what the Father said. If it's not broke, why are you trying to fix it? Just follow what I asked you to do, and everything will be a smooth sail. Because once you get to that middle of that board, it's going to get ready to get some action. So you're going to get some action. They're not going to be easily open-minded to land down. Even though they know you're the most powerful force, if you follow what I taught you, they just not going to, just where they at. They my creation too. But you more fit. You have all the abilities that I haven't took away from you. They don't. So you can defeat them. Keep your head in the game. Stay focused. Watch everything, like I taught you. So when you start pushing them pawns in the middle of that board, uh-oh, they're going to ask you, yeah, I'm down here. What's up? Yeah, I'm just coming through, man. We finna come clean up. No, you're not. I'm going to show you. You move one pawn that's set up for the sacrifice. The pawns are set up for sacrifice and put you in position where that queen can move and start taking stuff out and start doing what it needs to do, right? So, all of a sudden, you get down there and you got your mind made up, all right, I'm going to get ready to sacrifice little Johnny. I'm going to sacrifice little Johnny so little John can get a position. So we can get across this line. You bring that piece down out, whoop, he been sacrificed. Oh, I'm in there, I told you I'm in there, and I'm gonna take something. There it is. Because in the midst, when you cut across the board, after somebody that took something, it's supposed to be really an even trade. If you can get through Without an even trade, you smooth, you did good. But a lot of times, you gonna sacrifice, and the other side of the board gonna sacrifice too. So once you get across, we both on one side. But when he get back across, whenever you make your move and get across, you gotta make sure when you move your piece and you get across, you don't have to worry about having your board open up to where stuff is in jeopardy, stuff that can really cost you. This is the reason why a lot of people don't understand the game of chess, but they understand chess. They know. But I can go in debt. I'm going deep debt. Basically what I'm getting here, because I don't want to keep going into the game of chess. I want to get to the moral of the story of the game of chess. And the moral of the story, go back to what I was telling you about that little slight. You can go over there, Eve was saying, it ain't that bad, man. Go on over there, man. You just go over there for a little while. You want me to tell you what that little while costs you? Your life. Just like you getting on that chessboard and you moving the wrong way and you make that wrong move because of your emotions, not paying attention to what the enemy got set up for you. You can lose your queen and put your king in jeopardy. Checkmate. Same way with your life. When the Father started talking to you, he's talking to you. You keep wanting the Father to pull up for you. Hey, what's up with it, man? Yeah, I'm the Father, man. Yeah. You want him to move like his creation. The one he gifted you with. Your mother, your father, your friends. People you don't know. Those are gifts to you. But you don't understand that. Because we get so wrapped up. Oh, it's mine. This mine. It's my mama. Oh, this my daddy. This me, this, that. And then when the Father say, Miss Mary, fine job. You served your purpose. Come on home. Man, God damn, man. My mama and motherfucker died. Bitch ass shit, man. Fuck God, man. Ain't no motherfucking God, man. Bitch ass shit, man. Your whole ass shit, you start giving up on life and become vulnerable to evil. And then everything your mama left back that she worked hard for and told you about, you start being. But you say, you cherish the moments with your mother. You cherish the moments with your father. You love your mother. You love your father. But soon as she passed away, when you think that your mother and father was yours, and the Father says she have served her purpose. Fine job, my child. Come on. Got other things for you. You get all out of your body. That's the reason why the Father say cherish everything. The enemy tell you, don't cherish nothing, man. Ain't shit to be cherished, man. Fuck that shit. Don't cherish that whole ass shit. Spend that money, nigga. Enemy been setting you up since the beginning of time. You the one been ignoring it. You been creating your own problems, making yourself look like a fool in the eyes of the Father. But guess how the Father feels? It's no fool. It's my creation. They come from me. That's the reason why he let you hold up and let you battle with the choices and decisions you make. Because he believes so much in you that he feels eventually you will get yourself back in line with what matters the most. Some do, some don't. So you go over in these neighborhoods, thinking just a moment, you're going to think you can get on and get out, get in and get out. Yeah, I'm out now. I had a ball, I'm good. But guess what happened? Guess how smart evil is. I see Father doing work on her. She's starting to get it a little bit, but she still kind of got, we looking at, that's how evil play it. Yeah, she got it. I made her fall big. She in a relationship. I seen the way she looked at one of the ones I'm whispering in her. My boy Jack, man. She looked, I had Jack to pass through there, man. Y'all seen how she was looking at that? That's how evil play. Yeah, she supposed to be getting ready to get engaged with this other man. But look, Jack already lost. He mad at the Father because the Father called his creation home, his mother. Now he all out of place and forgot what's going on now. Jack is one of ours now. We almost got it to a point to where we can get get in his shell. And everybody that thinking that it's Jack don't even live there no more. Jack is gone. We in here operating this machine now. Yeah, you think it's Jack. I got the information. Jack is dead and gone. Fool. I'm in the shell now. Everybody still think it's Jack. So I got information that Jack used to use. Yeah, man, you remember them times? Yeah, I remember. But it's evil operating it. Oh, he in the control of the ship. You like, God damn, what are you talking about? This is what goes on in the life. That you live. You may not understand this, yo. Because you think everything that the Father has laid out for you to understand, you think it's something that's a hocus pocus. Oh, man, that's it. Man, I don't know what kind of world you in. You tripping. Just like this fool right here. You full of crowd. And that's the reason why you got kicked up out of here. You know? And you still see me, huh? See, the Father works. My moderators that I had, the Father chose, put some on my heart and made them moderators. Yeah, they get rid of you. And you still get to watch the live on the sideline, though. May not even run it back across it when they get rid of you. Never know how it goes. I don't know. We don't worry about that. Once we get rid of you, we don't care. We know we gonna go, you gonna go tell somebody else. So you're gonna tell somebody else, they're gonna tell somebody else. And before you know it, they're gonna pull up. And they may not be still standing on their guns like you are. They probably see, man, that's a king. Oh, that's the Father. That's the Father serving. I'm gonna get my life together. I'm gone, man. I don't want to be a part of that no more. So we working. But it goes back to, you know, I seen how she looking at such and such. Queens, ladies, don't take it personal. I'm just using this for example. Because I know I'm using a woman for the example. But I'm just showing how evil works, right? So you're like, man, you know, I seen how she looked at, that's how evil works. I'm speaking it in a language where you understand. Because if I try to teach you in a language of what I know and understand, it's going to be like I'm speaking another language. So in order to be able to give you the message in a way to where you can understand and get in line with what's going on the land, I got to bring it in the way of what you understand, of your understanding. Because you are a new stream of something the Father created. And it's the language that he had for the new stream. Even though you come from the Father, you was something good that didn't understand no bad. All you understand was good. Evil understood that when the Father sent you here and created you here, that he knew you was pure as gold. And knew you to have no understanding or awareness of the evil one when you seen it. He just knew that he programmed it where you would know the difference. And it's your choice to stick with what I created you out of or fall victim to what a lot of my creation fell victim to. That's her causing many problems on this earth. So you look at Johnny, you looking at Jack, woman supposed to be getting engaged, looked at Jack. So I know she kind of watched this here. This how he worked. I know she gonna eventually, that little part that says how we let her get away, we let her get away, you know what I'm saying? But we see the Father working on her. He bringing the best out of her, but she still kind of not what she want. She ain't really she kind of still lost, I can tell, but she's somebody special. Nah, she's still a little lost though. I know we can get her. I'm giving it to you in a way where you can understand, because they don't speak like that. They speak nothing but evil. But it sounds like this. It's just in another language. So all of a sudden, another event pop up. I'm speaking about this because we just had a tragic like this. Probably many of them like this, but one of them was just happened. If a little young girl out of Texas or somewhere, they end up getting killed, being in the wrong place, went to the wrong time. 2 people. I think it was 2 girls got killed. So all of a sudden, these special, lifeless, precious young ladies We're going to just speak about what I'm going to stick to the script. Get back to the script. Nah, I'm going to add the other young lady, using this for example. So all of a sudden, a homegirl like, girl, you know, they was out there crunk. She's single, though. The other one kind of got a little situation where she taking serious. The other one kind of got a situation, but she haven't really committed to nothing. She focusing on her career and want to get her life together, so she lifing. So all of a sudden, they having a ball. They talking about it. Girl, they was over there crunk, boy. It be crunk over there. Man, it was nice over there, man. When they pop something, I know it's going to be crunk next weekend, girl. You know, we got to go. You know, we got to get ourselves together next weekend. We're going to pull up, man. Everything, it wasn't that bad. That's how evil play you. It's just like your first mind and your second mind. When evil see that you listen to your first mind, and then one day you just come to a certain stop where the Father got you another challenge for you because he's trying to prepare you and shape you for something that's more challenging. When you show that you fit, he allow you to be faced with something. And then all of a sudden, you will fall in your first mind. He got you. All right, let me do another challenge. Let me test his faith a little bit. Let me challenge. Let me see what's going on. I know it's in them. It's coming out of them. Then all of a sudden, you run to a little more complicated challenge. And now all of a sudden, you hear the Father, but you hear evil too. But in your mind, you thinking these thoughts belong to you. You have to remember the roots and the boots. It's all good, what you were created out of. To know the difference between no, danger zone, stay right here, stick to the script. You be already having them laws. But you get so blinded by the activities that goes on this planet, you kind of get distracted a little bit. You get shook up a little bit. You start thinking stuff is not that bad. That's how evil play. It's not that bad. I can step out and groove a little bit, and I can get back to doing what the Father want me to do. I can step out and get, and then you start doing too much groove. Your grooving went from grooving a little bit to, now them little bits turn into like 45 minutes, and you step back and, you know what I'm saying? You grooving some more, and you're like, damn, I'm out here 2 hours. It ain't that bad. We having fun. You say, yeah, you having fun. That sweat on you. You vulnerable. You got that alcohol in you. Yeah, have fun. Keep doing this. We're going to keep you going. We're going to get you into a habit. We're going to make you create a habit. Yeah, it's feel good. Oh, we having fun. Yeah. All of a sudden, those little tastes of things, you start creating a habit. Now, all of a sudden, it's a habit unconscious. You're not even conscious that you done created a habit. Now you feel like it's not that bad, and whenever your significant other that's still in oneness with y'all love, your good start telling me, why you keep going out there? You been going to the club a lot. Why you, shit, man, you tripping. You always on me, this and this, and there you go with the star in that book. Get back to the story. So the two young ladies thinking things wasn't that bad, right? Seeing some of the high school partners, you know, friends and people that they wanted to be a part of, wanted to be cool with at once upon a time, and start looking a little cool with them. Now, because they see them, they're like, girl, I thought you was a square. I see you, what's going on? That ain't cool with you. But they was already falling victim to whistle. They haven't been, the evil hasn't took over yet, but they falling victim to whisper though. So all of a sudden, you start seeming like the cool cat to the one that thought you was old. You know what I'm saying? Square, you think you better than this here. And you get a little taste of that, and you're like, all right. And they go back to those examples when I was telling you about the dance. All of a sudden, you done build a habit. This environment that you already knew was danger. Then became an addiction. Ooh, you done turned an addict to that. Yeah, that's an addict. I like it over there, girl. It's always crunk. Them niggas. This, yeah, they supposed to be crying. Then your man is still getting mad and eventually starting to lose someone that was really for you. to be around other handsome men that nice and gun and got a lot of stuff going on, stuff of this nature. All of a sudden, it's like the game of chess. One move, I got him. Yeah, I'm all in his body. I mean, you too excited. Remember what I was telling you. The Father understands when you're too excited, you become vulnerable to the whisper. Because when you're too excited, you were more grounded and straight in line. You was in line. But when you start getting too excited, it start doing this. Guess what happens when that's going on? When that's going on, and you start moving like this, see, it was like this at first. It was hard for something to get in. When you get too excited, you start rocking. And guess what happened? You create a crack. And shit starts sliding in. Eva starts sliding. Oh, I got it now. I'm in there. One of us in there. Chill. One of them in there. They whispering, you hearing it, but you ain't just really in it. So you think it's your thoughts, but you like tripping. I'm tripping. We do it all the time. I'm tripping. You started getting so excited, so much movement, stuff going on, that just start coming in. Now all of a sudden into your piece, all this shit done got up in her that you didn't know because you're too excited. You're not focused no more. You too busy thinking everything just good. And it is to a certain extent. But you also have to stay mindful of what's against you. Because the land is not in oneness with all good right now. So the moment when you start getting too comfortable, you start finding yourself at odds with something that you can't stand a chance in front of if you have lost focus of what matters the most. So all of a sudden, those little youngins, good hearts, got a lot going on, start thinking these environments was cool. With a lot of evil over there. So have them go down like the game of chess. Oh, I got him. Uh-oh, I got him. Look at that move. I got him. Yeah, I slid up on it. I think I'm smart. But the enemy, see, you too excited. Look how excited he is. He don't stupid ass, don't even see what's going on. Take it. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I know it. You got me, don't you? Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I got everything like tight. You do? Man, how you get my queen? Thought you had everything locked down, huh? Watch what's next, though. I got your queen, but I got your queen with my queen. Next move you make, checkmate. No, ain't no checkmate. I'm gonna get my queen back. Now you're in your emotions. He got in your head, talking in your head, throwing you off your game. He done made you start anticipating the next move. So you so focused on the next move, and the next move may not even be the checkmate with the queen that he got down there. You probably be focusing on the queen now. The checkmate is a whole nother piece. But you looking for what's going on with the queen. You're not paying too much attention to a lot of stuff that's set up on his end and none of that. All of a sudden, the queen was set up the way it was set up for a reason. I done blocked that. You ain't got nothing. All right, watch this move. Whoop. He moved the queen in a way. What the hell he giving me this queen for? I'm good. It's a queen. You get his queen, you look and you're like, I know I'm good. I know. I take this queen, ain't nothing. I'm just some of the way you look, ain't nothing. Don't touch that. Eva telling you. Because Eva don't know no better. So Eva tell you what this gonna about to do. And a lot of us are fools. Because Eva don't know how to hold water. Eva tell you what they're about to do, and you just ignore it. Eva tell you, I'm gonna get ready to take you out. But you so clever, you ain't taking me out. You heard. Want me to tell you how Eva tell you they're gonna take you out? Because he's telling you, better move around. Get too close. And you get so proud and scared. I'm good. Fuck you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I got my strap on me. Whatever go down, go down. Yeah, for what it is, nigga. I got mine on me too. But you forgot his homeboys is standing behind you, and you and your partners. And you ain't paying attention. He started telling you, move around, man. I'm good, nigga. Fuck you niggas. Ain't nobody can run me off nowhere. This is my hood too. And the moment shots start ringing out, guess the shot you think going off is the ones in front of you. So you start shooting at the ones you think that is where the shot's coming from. You shooting in front of you, not knowing you just got a dome shot from the back. Because you thought you had your eyes on everything. Just like the chessboard now. Just like the chessboard now. You on the chessboard. Now all of a sudden you see the queen is good. You knowing it's a setup. Something telling you, man, you got to think quick. Stay tight. Stay tight. Don't feed for this bait. See how things move something else before you start feeding on that queen. But your focus, man, your focus is so focused on getting that back up to where you can probably get back a position where y'all, y'all neck to neck and y'all, balance. It's balance now going on because I got his queen, he got my queen. That's how he was there. Yeah, he think he got it. I got his queen. This queen, the bitch I got down here, she set up the sacrifice. You understand me? I don't give a damn about no motherfucking queen. Fuck a bitch. Sacrifice this bitch. He even don't care about no queen. He think he supposed to have thousands of queens. One queen, fuck this bitch. Like the game of chess. So all of a sudden you trying to even the board out. You take that queen. Yeah, I knew I was good. You ain't got nothing. You think you good, huh? Talking to you, yeah, you think you good. You really you old local joker. Man, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You really low. He in your head now. He in your head now because he talking shit. And you think you in the safe zone, right? You think you good. I'm good, nigga. I know I'm good. Nigga, you ain't getting shit. Nigga, you ain't talking about you ain't good, nigga. I'm gonna show you ain't good. You ain't good. I'm gonna show you ain't good. Watch. I know you were gonna fall for the fool, but you really a fool, man. You ain't fucking with me. You might go fuck with some little boys. Now you all riled up and you getting cocky at the same time, but you good though. You feeling like you cool. Watch this here. Checkmate. Nigga, you ain't checkmate. You get to looking at the board. Damn, checkmate. Nigga ain't no motherfucker. Nigga ain't no motherfucking fool, nigga. I said what I said, homie. Go play with some amateurs. This and this here. Now you mad now. Run it back. I ain't running nothing back, nigga. Amateur. Now you so caught up in your feelings, you mad. You ain't thinking no more. Now you got all out of your body. You ready to take a man's life for a game. The man's life you took was a life that was already gone. It just looked like somebody that was normal like you. Now all of a sudden you took a life of a dead soul that don't even exist no more. Now you're looking at life in prison and never see the daylight again. It's the moral of the story, man. The moral of the story is never allow your hunger pain to cause you to think that you don't have what it takes. Let your hunger pain be something you use to keep you fueled, to let you know, yeah, ball game, let's work. Let's ball game, I'm focused, huh? Let's get it. Let it make you be powerful. Let it be your fuel to keep you sound, calm, so you'll never lose a game. TV Inc. family, I bring the message because I love you guys. as much as I love my dogs, that I'm trying to push off and get on to be able to survive as well. These are the laws of the land. It's the way the Father wants things to be. Regardless if I'm Savior, King, or whatever, this is what the Father wants things to be like here. So I still have to follow the laws of the land. So that's the only reason why it may look like, nah, it ain't it. Sound like he's very deep, but he move like us. He's selling dogs out, he this. But I'm here to tell you, I guarantee you, anything I sell off this land, it's gonna be something with a whole lot of hearts attached to it. To where it's gonna be wrapped around, it's gonna be so wrapped with the blood of the Father. So where when if you is someone that's not fit, whatever you think you about to achieve or do to that animal, it's gonna backfire on you. So if you purchase one of these precious animals that I have over here, and you think you're gonna mistreat them, I'm here to tell you, be up for a rude awakening. Be up for a rude awakening. We were created to be at one with one another. Not sit and think that every time someone got something good going on, it's an ulterior motive attached to it. It's not always the case. Can be sometimes. But what I'm on is way bigger than that. That's the reason why my dogs haven't came out. All you hear them in the background. Because your soul matters to me. Once you're in oneness with greatness, and oneness with happiness, and oneness with love, I know my dogs will be placed in a good home. So I'm gonna push that too while I'm pushing my dogs. Yeah, I got some nice dogs. I'm gonna let you know. Beautiful. Paperwork on them. Nice pig. Nice lineage. But they deserve better like you. Treat them the way you would want to be treated. So if you do get a bag and you see nice dog, you got some good product over there and you come buy one, just know I'm one of those ones where you can tap in once you give me the understanding what's going on with you. If you can't afford it, I'm gonna help you get in position. We're gonna figure something out together. Because I want for you what I want for myself. And I hope it's the same in return, TB Inc. family. We own one. We not gonna let up. We own one. Trust and believe. When you tapped into this live and you subscribed to the right channel. You have finally found your kind. Let's rise. Let's continue to rise. Let's continue to be great. Let's continue to rise. Let's continue to be great. Beauty and the Beast. What is the beast? The newcomers that just pull up asking. Your hunger. That hunger that makes you go hard. That makes you strive for better. To make those that you love the most happy. But the only way those that you strive and put it down for to keep them happy, in order to keep them in oneness with righteousness, you still have to pay attention and stay focused. And don't forget to stay in oneness with things that will make them always appreciate and cherish you first. I watch because I'm a gift. Even though I'm surrounded by some of the best that you can't see, I still have a job. I'm a servant. But to be family, I'm gonna leave you guys with that, man. I'm gonna cut my light on later on. I gotta go pull up on my uncle, man. And I'm gonna turn my light on later on, man. We're gonna get to the Bulls later on. For real, TV Inc. fan. I just wanted to bring you guys a message. Just let you guys know, man. Allow your hunger to be your strength. Not your strength to fall victim to the things that you control and give value, but to control the things that you're in control of and the things that you give value. Control it with that hunger pain, that beast, and everything else will start coming along and getting in place and start flowing like a well that never dry for you. I love you guys, man. Remember that. Stay blessed. Keep placing your best foot forward. And remember, it's beauty in the beast. So with that being said, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't get a break, TV Inc. family. Y'all stay blessed. I'll see you guys again. I swear. I'm gone.